I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals,
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard. But this... And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for... one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
What a headbutt.
vicious.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama back. Backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. If he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Boom. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi? I think he... Oh, my God! Tommy Musa!
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
This might be trouble for him. Samoa drop. Incredible.
Right across the larynx.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Watch out.
He fails to connect.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new blood.
Let's take about Tu's intentions here. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Tonga low, reverses and looks to capitalize.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Set up for a second time.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. DDT plants them.
Will Sami recover? Look at the amount of members.
Look out! Oof, no way home. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. but Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Reversal. And that turns things around. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Sky high. Oh, Zayn anticipated that. This is truly awesome.
Man, timed his defense perfectly.
Sammy with a big boot. No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Kick right to the body. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a Yahtzee.
And scattered. Now can capitalize. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the...
He's looking for yet another exclamation DDT. Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Countdown underway. The odds of Albert to no longer be even.
Sammy ended it there.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Hitting the elbow drop.
And Jey Uso on the wrong end of some ruthless offense there.
Steered away there. And entering into an...
And then back to Reigns.
Jey, don't do it. He knew it was going to be a big risk.
Yeah, got overzealous and is staring at the lights for it now. Take him. Kick to the gut.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex. Back suplex into the neck breaker. Some damage.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Top rope.
Then it's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
And he's being somewhat...
And look out. Here it comes. Target top rope. Oh, man. He landed way back.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa joining Bloodline War Games.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
And the entrance of the last competitor names in War Games has officially begun.
It's hard to believe that what we just saw was the appetizer to the main course. These competitors are more than hungry. They're starving for war, starving for supremacy. This is War Games. makes absolutely no sense in this match. Did Jacob Fatu lift off? He's got something in store.
To the opposite ring.
Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. And Tonga has been able to... This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. Teammate intervenes just in time. Sliced bread.
Countered into a power slam.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Looking to end this once and for all.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. He's still got life in this matchup.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Splat. Stop sign stopping it.
He's going for the pin. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Fights the shoulder up and one.
The fact that these superstars can still be moved.
Tonga.
Twist. Victory nearly in hand for Tonga.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to. And it's Solo looking for the win. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it. Getting out of harm's way.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Both wrists captured. Uso.
Now looking at Jey.
Will Jey.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner.
This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. And referee cuts off the count at one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Shoulders are down.
Oh, look at this. Headbutt. Setting up for something here. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Springboard up the top. And back elbow creates separation. Up on the shoulders.
Gets driven into the corner.
Boom! And Tom Page for leaving it open.
Now check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that. And jump. Both wrists captured. Snap suplex. And Tonga low and pulls things out.
Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Uso,
Crash landing.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
We're starting to see the effect of those continued attacks to the core.
yeah, I think this is going to take more than ice to recover from.
And staying with it, into the cover.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Samoan drop.
Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
Blast off.
Oh, timely counter by Zayn.
Setting up.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. It's all damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't think that'll be the case. I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the...
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
Uso.
Targeting their opponent for the win. He kicks
Cole. His opponent clean. Superstar setting up. Oh, slam! He's feeling it. Got him in his sights.
Sami Zayn.
Zayn gets wrapped up.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. Uso. Splash! Will Jimmy seal this up? Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
Oh, yeah, that's got it. Place it in the corner.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. Spear. Dominating maneuver could end things.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Looking to wrap this one up. Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist. Tama could end it there.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't. And stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, This group, they mean something, but the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career, and he needs to take it back tonight.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Dodge is out of the way.
What power! Thunderous powerbomb.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And seconds left before the odds are even here.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd.
Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Oh, nice DDT.
There it is. Boom, nice.
And his head has taken even more damage.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he is the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Thunderous impact.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Boot to the stomach. Uppercut. Well, crossed some teeth. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle. From the top. Super kick. Jay ready to end things.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
Climbing up to the top.
Look, Uso.
Uso splashed by Jay.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Into a mat slam. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins with Sammy in a tough spot.
And looking at Jacob Fatu and just planting them with that DDT there.
Jacob about to end this fight and looking to cause some damage by attacking the top rope.
Finding the deal with a lot of stress here.
Will Jimmy seal this up? The adrenaline is pumping and the WWE Universe is on his side. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Tama Tonga doesn't seem as composed after that attack.
And Uso
does not get it. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test.
the competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here. Shutting that down with the back elbow. Neckbreaker.
You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE Universe making their feelings known.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Vicious shoulder tackle on the border.
And he's looking out of sorts now. Punch right in the head. Defiant counter to Reigns. And looking at Jey Uso. And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee, but I agree, this is concerning.
Suplex into the neck breaker. Oh, and he manages to reverse. And Zayn getting knocked around there. Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so from him.
Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Top rope.
Now looking at Jey.
Jey nailed all of it. Super kick.
It's time, guys. War Games has begun.
The fight only gets tougher from here on out, gentlemen. There's no actual game in War Games. It's all war. All a battle for ultimate punishment and supremacy.
Will Jey take advantage?
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. Tonga Loa was expecting that. Tonga Loa is desperate not to.
Meanwhile, Roman Reigns.
Both wrists captured. Man, knee strike.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one. Hits the drop kick. Tonga Loa has taken a lot of damage on his face, and it's showing now.
He's making his move.
For the win. Wow, talk about making the save.
Kick to the gut. Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, going for broke. Looking for the home run shot here.
It's a good one. It's taking a step back in the wrong direction there.
And more action like that might allow Jay to get the job done. From the top.
Here we go. Jimmy going top rope.
Jimmy Uso splash.
And Roman can put him over here. Still able with a quick kick out.
Uso
And Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso splash.
Jimmy with a game ender.
And Tama keeps on powering through to remain on the attack.
It will be an arduous task for Jay to recover after tonight's battle.
Now scaling the War Game structure. This is not going to end well. He breaks the pen, keeping his team in this one.
Blanca cut off the win.
Guillotine choke.
Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go anytime.
He has nowhere to go. Tap. He taps.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both love to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK all-day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous.
The Street Profits had...
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Sent into the corner.
Double hip toss. The two do it so well together. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Turning the tables! We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Dawkins' attack gets reversed.
Uh-oh. Nothing fancy there.
Oh, this, what a headbutt. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Bang! He finds a counter.
And Haku needed that badly.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize. The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savat kick. But profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Tama carrying the momentum in this match.
The Islanders straight up crushing the profits here. And get sent right into the corner.
Tama saw what was coming.
Both competitors showing they've studied the others' playbooks to the T.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Sunset flip!
He gets out of the way.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
He also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot. Oh, in the clothesline.
Followed up with a blockbuster. Cover. Is it enough? He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Placed him in the corner here. Effective counter.
Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip. Here it comes. Big time impact. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Tags into the match. Vicious headbutt.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Oof! Kick right to the gut.
Great response to Tama there.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
This is putting a ton of pressure.
He's got to pry his way out of this submission and does.
Ford did his homework there.
Battle counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are
From the top.
And completely missed the mark.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
And Thomas' focus got a bit shaken there.
And that is Dawkins' intensity starting to ratchet up.
Getting set up in the corner now.
He counters with a great reversal.
Great agility.
Boom! Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Incoming! Right on point. Forget about it.
No way. Again?
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Lift off.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Kicking out before the count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Great counter by Tama. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins.
Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
He got the shoulder up in time. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot.
Getting him right into the corner. Tag made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, Sabat kick drops their opponent.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke. Will this be enough?
He kicked out. Oh my God, he kicked out. How is that not 3? Uh-oh.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
And he got there. He made the tag.
Kick to the gut. Hoisted up into a pile driver.
Ooh. Oh, God. Kick to the back. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Scoop slam sets things up.
He's headed to the top now. Here we go. Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
Sunset flip.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, my gosh.
Boom. Read that one.
Oh, my God. A DDT!
Spiked him.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Crank in the head.
Ah, that got turned around on Dawkins.
The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savat kick.
That could put Dawkins down for good.
Oh. Does he have him here? He's got an early fall in this one.
Now pulled back into the hip toss.
It seems like this match is
He's covering him. He's got him.
second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
After all the work and all the miles,
Get that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change. Are you ready?
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.